Hi, my name is Doyle, and in 4 months I lost 50 pounds, lower triglycerides, but I also reversed my pre-diabetes and I got off the GLP-1 shots that I was taking. That's not the best part of the story. I'm going to pull up a seat. So, before March of 2025, I was overweight, tired, and I was thinking about food all the time. I felt like my health was spiraling down and I really didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn. So over the years, I tried a number of different things. I spent about 1.5 years doing a whole food plant-based diet, which is no meat. And even after that, I was very plant-centered on my diet for 7 or 8 years. So I had lost a little bit of weight. Then I got on one of the GLP shots, they call them. So I did that for about 1.5 years. I got up to maximum dosage and I lost some weight, but it was plateauing. It wasn't doing anything more. So I didn't know really where to turn. I felt like my health was getting a little bit worse and worse, and I didn't know what to do next. So my daughter mentioned something to me I never heard of. She said, "Dad, I think you're insulin resistant." Insulin resistant, what was that? I had no idea, So I started studying a little bit. Then I found a product that specifically targets insulin resistance. And it's all natural, so I had to look into that. So I found out with insulin resistance that the body wasn't functioning correctly. It's not functioning the way it did when I was young. So that's when I discovered the Feel Great system. And it helped target insulin resistance by helping you to become insulin sensitive, the opposite. And you are focusing on fiber, protein, some blood sugar awareness, and some simple daily hacks that are pretty easy. And to tell you the truth, I was a little bit skeptical. You ever heard of Doubt Thomas? That's my first name. So he had to have everything proven. So they said they had a money-back guarantee, 90 days, full happiness guarantee. I even called the company about that to ask them about that before I bought. And the guarantee checked out, and it costed less than my chicken biscuit did in the morning, So I had extensive lab work done. I took pictures, I weighed myself on the scale, I tried on tight clothes, everything. At the beginning, the very beginning, before I started the protocol. So I thought I would be able to prove them wrong. I thought I'm gonna probably get my money back. So instead, I was very pleasantly surprised. So within the first week, I was sleeping better and I had more energy. The food cravings started diminishing. So when I got to the point where I wasn't thinking about food all day long, I knew that something fundamentally was changing. So over the following weeks, weight started coming off. Skin tags, I thought that was old age, they started reducing. So focus increased and then brain fog started diminishing. I ended up losing 3 pant sizes and 3 shirt sizes, 42 to 36, double and triple X to large. My triglycerides were cut in half. My A1C went, the first 3 months, it went from 6.4, almost diabetic, to 5.8. So then by the next lab report, it was like 5.3. The doctor came in all smiles. But lab reports and all that stuff's great, but here's the thing, I felt like I was getting my life back. And I felt like I'd trimmed a couple of decades or so off as far as energy. Today, I've become a metabolic health coach. I studied under the Insulin IQ course because once I found out what worked after all these years, I didn't want to see my friends struggle like I had, and a lot of them already have in worse ways. But once I saw what it would do, and I'd proven it, then I wanted to help somebody else. You know, the Bible says to prove all things and to hold fast to that which is good. What I have discovered is that lasting health is not about being perfect. You don't have to be perfect in your diet and your exercise or whatever. What you have to do is find out what the root cause of your problem is and finding a system that you can consistently use to fix the problem. So if you're struggling with some of the things that I was, or the many diseases that are either completely or partially the result of insulin resistance, and there are a lot, then I want you to know there's help. Change is possible. I was stuck, went through years, and if I, now 67 years old, almost 68, if I could change and fix these things, I know you can. More to come.